Hey everyone, it's Chalei. Today I wanted to share with you how I grow out my natural nails. Just 4 months ago, these are what my nails looked like. What I'm sharing today has worked for me, but it will definitely take trial and error to see what fits your own lifestyle and your nail type, but I hope these tips can be helpful to you. I'll be showing you from start to finish how I remove, products I use, and important daily tips towards the end. I'll be talking over while I create this simple chrome set. Enjoy! First, let's start off by removing this old set. One thing that has really helped me with my removal process is using peel-off base gel. This is another brand that I've used in the past and I really like both of these. Personally, I have tried using an e-file to remove my gel polish, but it tends to be more messy and it takes more time. Peel-off base coats are much more beginner-friendly if you're new to doing your own nails. But despite if you're using a peel-off base gel or you choose to remove with an e-file or even soaking off your nails, the main thing to remember is to be gentle, which is why I like to remove in sections like this. The part near the cuticle tends to come off more easy, and I like to cut this off and then keep moving down the nail. This part of the nail is where it's most likely going to break if you were to hit your nail on something, so you have to be really gentle when you're removing at this part of your nail. If the gel is being stubborn to take off, I like to use a file and go over the edges, and then it will help it come up when I lift it with the wooden stick. You can even use base coats like this under Builder Gel, Polygel, and soft gel extensions like Gel X. After removing my old set, I cleanse and prep my nails, and now I'm ready to fix one of my broken nails. Another tip that has worked for me when growing out my nails is to not cut down all of my nails when I break one of them. On my thumbnail you'll see that I chipped it a few months ago, but it's already almost fully grown out, and if I were to cut down all of my nails just because I broke this one, then I probably would have given up on growing out my nails this long. To fix these broken nails, I use Builder Gel, and it makes it look just like my natural nail. This is the cuticle oil that I use. It's mostly just jojoba oil, but this has really worked for me because it's super easy to take around in my bag and just leave around the house, and it's super easy to apply and not messy. I also put oil underneath my nail tips, and this helps to nourish the skin that's underneath my nail. I cleanse my nails, and now I'm ready for my next set. If I want my nails to last a little bit longer, I like to apply it on just the middle of my nail to prevent it from lifting in the first few days. If you want your nails to last more than 2 weeks, peel off will probably not be your best option, but don't worry, this won't stop you from growing out your natural nails. Whatever base you choose, just remember to be very gentle when removing the manicure, and it won't matter what method that you choose. The next product that has worked for me is using Builder Gel. The reason I don't use polygel or acrylic is because it tends to be a lot harder than a rubber Builder Gel or nail tips. One time I had polygel on my toenails and I hit my big toe on the fridge, and because the polygel was so thick and hard, it ripped off my entire toenail. It hurt so bad, but just so you know, it's grown back, but it took about 8 months. With this being said, when your fingernails are long, they can easily catch on things, and we don't want any nails falling off. And that's why I recommend a Builder Gel. Here you can see that I start off by doing a really thin first coat of Builder Gel. It helps to use a liner brush to get really close to the cuticles on this first coat. Once the first coat is applied, I go back in with a second coat that's much thicker, and this is the one where you'll focus on building up the apex of your nails. I'm not going into detail in this video on how I build up my builder gel, but there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube that you can search if you choose to use builder gel that I definitely recommend going and watching. Obviously my nails are really long right now, but just a few months ago you saw that they weren't. And during this time when I wanted to have long nails, I used soft gel extensions like these ones. These will add strength to your natural nails and create a way for your nails to grow underneath without being chipped. These also help if you are a nail biter, because at least you'll be biting the tips and not your actual nails. You can see here the difference of my natural nail and then after just putting 2 coats of builder gel. While I paint the design on my nails, I'm going to talk about my everyday tips that I practice or try to remember. My number 1 tip is to always have your nails painted. I never go a day wearing my natural nails, especially when they are long. Honestly, having long nails, you have to be very high maintenance in everything that you do. You have to be very cautious when doing everyday tasks like opening the fridge and opening up boxes or packages. You have to ask yourself, is having long nails something that I can even do with my lifestyle? If you're working in a warehouse or something that's really labor intensive, having long nails is probably not for you. It's definitely something that makes me really happy, but I also change out my nail designs and upkeep my nails about every other week. I think soft gel extensions on top of short nails are a perfect option if you don't want to commit to the long nail lifestyle. Another tip is to wear gloves while you're washing the dishes or even just cleaning in general. Especially when I clean countertops, I have to be super careful and just go really slow so that I don't bang my hand against the edges of the counter. You really have to think before doing something, is this going to break my nail or have any possibility to pull on it or chip it? I hope seeing my routine is helpful to you in your nail growth journey. Comment below any tips and tricks that you have, and I'd love to test those out too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for the next set.